Well, last question. You did an Instagram post, and I think it was Candace Owens talking about toxic masculinity.
I didn't even know there was Candace Owens. I just like to, yeah.
Yeah. Candace is not one of my favorite people. I mean, she was the one that did the George Floyd documentary that Kanye, ran with.
Never saw it, but okay.
Yeah. So it seemed like, if you take the messenger away, if you look at the message, she had an interesting message about toxic masculinity, something to the effect of her grandfather was like a real man's man and everyone knew not to fuck with the grandfather because he would really his opinion was strong and that taught the kids how to respect men and so forth. And it seemed like for you to put that up, it seemed like that kind of hit, a nerve for you in terms of what you believe.
Yeah, I don't even know why that was such a big post. I didn't know who she was. I don't know what else she had done until now, actually. And yeah, because I do believe that we try to paint this picture of what a man is supposed to be. And we know damn well if we try to paint that same picture of what a woman is supposed to be, Me Too movement, Oprah, Gail, everybody gonna be after our dog ass, you dig? But yeah, people always try to paint what a man is supposed to be. And I do feel like that regardless of preferences, it's also a nature of men. We naturally aggressive, and I think we need to be like that in this world we live in, man. And I don't think that it's okay for people to always say that that's a bad thing. It might be a perceived bad in some instances, but not every single goddamn time, man.
I mean, listen, I agree. And I think that sort of the conflict in what's happening right now is this. You have women as a whole who want equality, right? Which is what everyone should have.
Yeah, but they can't be, let's be honest.
Well, hold on. And here's my point, right? They want equality. They want to be treated fair and equally. But most of these same women also want to be treated like women, which means preferential treatment to a certain degree.
Right.
A woman, how many women are okay with paying half the bill at dinner? You know what I'm saying? How many women really want to split the bills with their man? And this is coming from a man that's always paid for dinners. Any woman I've ever been with since college, I have paid all the bills for. Right? If she makes her own money and she adds, cool. But she knows that Vlad will pay all the basic everything since I was in my early 20s. Right? No women really want to go 50-50 and so forth. But in the same breath, they get mad when there's no equality of it. You know what I'm saying? When they're prepared, so it's, I feel like there's sort of this almost dichotomy of what's happening right now. And that's what's causing some of the problems.
Yeah, and you know what else too? I think that people live in a fantasy world and just don't want to be truthful. They just latch on to everything that sound good. Just because it sounds good don't mean it's true. Like, there is no equality for women. And I know I'm about to get bashed for this, but there isn't. Because do you really want to see the toughest woman go up against Mike Tyson in a boxing match? Is that equal? There's no way you can be equal. The toughest woman is on the same stature as the weakest man. So if you talk about some things as far as intellect, then yes, a woman can be this and a woman can be equal on certain playing fields. But I think that it's not only wrong, in true or false. It's false for you to say that, but it's also dangerous because you set these young girls up into thinking that they could possibly be a man, and you can't be. But it's okay because it's. I don't need you to be a man. You dig what I'm saying? What I need you to be is a partner. You dig?
Right.
And I don't need to partner with another man because I'm already that. I need your womanly senses, your womanly instincts that I can't get from another man. So you cheat me and you cheat yourself by even imagining yourself to be equal with a man. You better than a man. You did?
Yeah, I remember on the Breakfast Club you did an interview where you felt that female rappers these days are acting like male rappers.
Yeah, still.
Explain.
Boy, you about to get me killed on this shit, boy. But I just feel like women have been treated badly, systematically, inadvertently, and on purpose for so long that it's like it's accumulated into propaganda. And so soon it's her rite of passage that she broke up with. Man, it's gonna break your heart. He gonna do this, he gonna do that, he gonna think that he better than you. That I think that women rappers now, it's almost like revenge. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do the same thing to men what they had did to us, for all of this period of time without asking themselves, does it make it right? Because you can go kill somebody in retaliation, but then you a murderer too. So that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I agree. Like, as a lifelong hip hop fan, I personally don't want to listen to a female rapper talking about how many dudes she's fucking and how
Right.
her pussy is, running the world, and like how she getting all the money out of these dudes and making them trick
I
off.
might
and
want
stuff
some of
like
that pussy, but I don't.
Right. I may want the pussy, but I don't want to listen to the stories about it. This is why,
Yeah,
like, when it
man.
comes to female rap albums, I have yet to hear something more powerful than Lauryn Hill's first album.
That
Because
was a hell of an album.
she embraced being a woman on that album. Now she was spinning bars, like, Lost Ones and everything was dope, but there was also, like, the breakups and the heartache and the hurt of being a woman that's unique to her experience of being a woman. And as a man who has had relationships with women, like, that shit, I was relating to it. Like, I
Refreshing.
felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it.
And what is a munch?
In a way.
What the fuck is a munch, man?
Right. Well,
Like,
a
I'm dead
munch.
ass. What do you know what that is? Like,
Someone explain it to me. I guess it's a dude that girls will basically have just eat their pussy that they're not even interested in. I'm just gonna have them eat my pussy and throw you away afterwards.
and niggas do that for real?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure some do. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that basically you're being used for oral sex.
Mm.
And you think you thought I was feeling you? He's a munch. I eat him for lunch. See, get it?
Okay, yeah, I get it now. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a very masculine type of hip hop. Yeah, I had this shit give me some head, and that's all I wanted, and I threw her out afterwards.
Mhm.
I didn't want to fuck her. I don't like her. I just like the head. And it's a very male-oriented kind of song that a woman is doing, and it turns out to be a hit song. But I mean, it's not something that I really want to listen to.
So I think that right now that women is like the number one connoisseurs of these. Like, they the ones that really drive the music biz, period. So I guess for them, hearing that again, it's like more like some get back. Like, they make it popular. Because to dudes, we ain't singing that. We ain't running around talking about eating munch, and ain't nobody singing that shit.
I hope not.
Yeah, hell no.